That's a 6 p.m. coffee. Why, you ask? Because last night I was up until 8 a.m. working on my vlog. Welcome to part 2 of the vlog.
But there's a hole inside her heart, and lately I don't even know which one I've got. It's intuition, double vision, thought you were the only one. I swear I can't tell.
Oh, before we start Gummy Ween part 2, I want to say that we're starting on my birthday. So you're going to get a little bit of birthday footage, which some of you might be like, we don't care about this. You can completely skip it, but you'll break my little baby heart. You won't, it's fine, just skip it. I'll never know, just don't tell me.
This painting that Alan made for me. Oh, Potato, where are you? He's just gone. Oh my god. Alright, this beautiful human is Ellen. We've been friends since college. Roomies, yeah. And she made me the most beautiful painting of Potato for my birthday, and I can't handle it. It's Potato on a pile of potatoes, and it's perfect. No, don't be anxious.
I'm not anxious.
We're at the shop. We picked out a septum ring. It looks like this, which is exactly the one I want. Ellen is helping. But she's not getting pierced at all.
No, thank you.
Not even getting stabbed a little bit. I haven't been talking about being nervous. I'm fine.
Yeah.
This whole time I've been like just so cool.
I can't tell the difference.
It's cute.
It's so cute. Okay, now relax on the sniffles. Let it rest.
Yeah.
You're so relaxed. Patrick, stop crying.
Yeah, I know.
It looks amazing. You're so cute. Okay, it felt like pressure and not pain. She was pushing my nose all around like I was like a horse. And then I tried to give her a hug while I was upside down, and she was like, "Don't give me a hug. I need to put your jewelry in." And I was like, "But it didn't hurt. And I'm just so glad it's over." And I had like the needle through my whole nose. Did give her a hug at the very end. But yeah, I have this in my nose now forever. Okay, so Carl bought me, he got me an electric pencil sharpener. Stop breaking that on purpose.
Look at this point.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
Look, ready? Look at this.
Yes.
Getting this in action.
Wow. Hey, editing Bryn and Juicebox here. I just need to say, whatever he paid for that pencil sharpener, it was worth it. My pencils have never been sharper. Wow. It is worth whatever he paid for it. Wow. It's changed my life. Wow.
Hi. It's October 11th. It feels like this month is getting away from me. I've got these sculpts in mold boxes that I made out of my postcards. It feels like I might not get these done for Halloween. And also, I hate you. A lot has happened since we last talked. I went to my first haunted house because I'm an adult now. I did learn though that haunted houses are meant for kids. No one told me. I was the oldest one in line. But now that I've been through them, I'm like, yeah, that would have scared the crap out of me as a kid. I was very, very right. I'm going to pour these. I think you've seen the finals. I don't know if you saw the final sculpts of these. This month has been whack. It has been fully whack. At my brother's wedding last weekend. This weekend's my birthday. Then next weekend I have nothing going on, but it just feels like I do. Okay, I attempted to record that and it just didn't work because my hand was in the way the whole time. But basically I'm just putting silicone in the very bottom, which will seal it in place. And then I'll pour more silicone in a minute. Today is the 13th of October, the day after my actual birthday. Although I've been celebrating my birthday for like 5-6 days. Patrick got me this hoodie from Crocodile Jackson. I'm gonna be opening up molds today of the Halloween pieces that I've made. And hopefully making some casts and seeing how those turn out. Oh, there's just like cat hair. Uh-oh. I draw lines on the bottom of my mold so I can know where I'm supposed to cut, because I cut all my molds open instead of designing part lines, which is what you should do. You should design part lines. But I don't do that because it takes too much damn time. Oh, somebody's out there just hammering away. Anyways, what was I saying? Is my microphone on? Yeah, she's on. She's being good. I lost my X-Acto blade. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. I found it. That would have sucked. Yeah, I'm at this part where I'm like, is any of this interesting? I have no idea. I don't know at all. But at the same time, I watch vlogs where people organize their closets. I don't know what's interesting. Is this what you want? Is this what's interesting? I have no idea. I don't even know. And we return to watching me put together an X-Acto blade. This guy's got gunk everywhere. Oh! Bryn almost cut herself. She almost cut herself, but she didn't because today's a lucky day. His mask is this mold. I'm gonna open that up next. Honestly, I've been thinking about getting into 3D printing because if I could 3D print, I could 3D print a perfectly symmetrical mask. Hand sculpting parts that fit together is so hard. Oh my god, the headache of making this piece. And especially, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are like really good at planning and very organized, but I'm super chaotic. I can't do it, man. It is so hard. It would be so nice to be able to 3D print things that fit together. But alas, I do not have a 3D printer and I sculpted these by hand. I think people kind of like that things are handmade. I know I do. Oh, I should show you guys my birthday presents that I got because most of them are from artists. Almost all my gifts, like my friends and family, absolutely slap. They get me. They know exactly what I want. I love buying handmade so much. I love buying from people like me. Hold on, let me just go grab some things and I'll show you. Also, this came out perfectly. See, so this guy, he's the one I made 2 years ago. So cute. Okay, hold on. Let me go get some gifts and I'll show you. Okay, so Karis, my sister, got me a custom perfume from Lovesick Witchery. So cool. So when you order a custom perfume, you can design it entirely. Well, hold on. Karis was very specific that it was a collab because Karis doesn't know how to make perfumes. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's like a little bit vanilla-y, but not a lot, because I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla. This is like the perfect level. It's sweet, it's a little bit musky. She has like a chai smell in there. It's exactly what I would pick for myself. If you're thinking about Christmas gifts and there is someone in your life who likes scents, get them a custom scent. Lovesick Witchery, good job. My favorite podcast is Last Podcast on the Left. They made this comic, they wrote this. And it is so good. Can I just show you some of the art? Look at that guy's suit. Oh my god, awesome. Soul Plumber, amazing. Carl, Karis' fiance, and also my brother. He's not really, they're not brother and sister. That'd be weird, but I just love him a lot. He got me a Mosasaurus tooth. A Mosasaurus tooth! I own a bone. I own a whole ass bone. If I could replace my pinky with this bone, I would. Patrick got me these prints and stickers from Louise, who goes by Nino Planta on Instagram. Sometimes I hate seeing artists work like this, like their throw-ins, like their add-ins, because they're so cute and they make me feel terrible. I'm just like, frick, this is cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would have no idea that these were prints. These look like originals. I mean, you can still tell that they're prints, but like you can't, you know what I mean? Oh my god, look at that one. And I have a whole bug wall in my house. Hey, it's me again. I don't know if it's a whole bug wall. I have 2 things on my bug wall. I have this drawing that Ellen did, and then I have the scariest bug ever that Patrick bought for me. I had asked for my birthday last year for like this bug that was super pretty and kind of like rainbow and just like a really cute bug, and he bought me that one, so I like him now. So cool. Okay, I changed because it's just too high. I think this is the new sculpt that I did. The one that is based on a raccoon and a bear combination. Isn't like a red panda basically that? Everyone shut up. Ooh. I ripped off my acrylic nails off of all my fingers except for my thumbs and this finger. And my fingers hurt so much. Oopsies. I can't be without you, baby. He's out. We did it! Yay! And I didn't break him at all. He held together. Why? Because I sculpted him with epoxy sculpt. Never, ever. This guy, super sculpey. Why? Don't trust this gray brick. It will break your heart. It's a hurtful, shitty gray brick. One of my goals for Ween this year was to make some Ween wooden wall art, like the pony heads that I did and the dinosaur head, because I just enjoy working on that sort of thing so much, but I didn't make any yet. Ooh, pulling out. Oh! Good job! My priority is this new piece and seeing how he works out. All right, I just did my first pulls. Check it out. Uno. Ah! Ooh, his name could be Uno. This is how he came out. He's cute. And then put his little mask on. Descend into madness. Can you hear me now? I keep forgetting to turn on my microphone. Crystal from Tumble Creatures, who knows all about how to make vlogs and shit. Why is this twisting? It like that. I hate this tripod. Ooh, I hate this tripod. Don't you do it. She was like, you need to buy a microphone. So I did. And so what that means is that I keep forgetting to turn the microphone on all the time. So I'm never actually recording anything I'm saying. Today is Friday, probably around noon. Noon 52. It's noon 52. I think that I'm doing a poor job. Can you please focus? But do you see what I have here? Mold! Made mold, we made mold, we made mold. Give yourself a pat on the back. Anyways, I don't know if I can't remember if I recorded any of this process of me making these molds. I may not have. Mold making is extremely boring. What's fun about this is we have enough molds to actually start doing something. Can you stop rotating just for one freaking... Come on, buddy. God, I hate this. God, I hate it. We have enough molds here to actually start creating pieces. The hope is that I can cut these open well and not ruin them. The other hope is I'm gonna give myself an aneurysm. I don't know how to make this not rotate. This is why when you buy a tripod, make sure you get one of the ones that lock in place and don't use things where you have to tighten them like this in order to make them stay still. You will die an old lady trying to make this not rotate. I'm gonna be 92 and I'm gonna be too weak to actually tighten it. I'll never figure it out. It's absolutely pissing me off that it's not doing. This is the view that I want. This is what I want you to be able to see. I'm gonna switch it over to just like an overhead view in a minute of me opening molds. My goal is to have a sale before the end of the month and before I go to Boston. I'm going to Boston to celebrate my sister's birthday. We're gonna go to Salem. It's gonna be awesome. So it'll be like a minute that I'm gone. That's why I have to really get this done. I'm gonna just abandon this whole tripod setup because it infuriates me. It makes me feel a level of rage that I haven't gotten to since this final season of Game of Thrones. Fudge. It's... Is that better? Get out of the screen. I'm still too freaking large. Why? I'm having a frustration moment where I just want to take all the furniture in this room. I want to take it outside. I want to dig a deep hole. I want to throw all my furniture bit by bit into this hole. I want to burn it, fill it with water, write a love note, eat the love note, bend over, take my pants off, shit the love note into the hole, bury it. Then make a gravestone that says, "Here lies all the things I fudging hate. I hate not being able to move in my space freely, but I am unwilling to clean. So the furniture has to go. I hate it so much. I can't move. I can't move, you guys. I know I just demonstrated that I absolutely can. Keep it to yourself. I'm just gonna be a little bit out of frame for probably all of this part. But I do anticipate this being a very uninteresting part of the vlog, and I might speed it up. Ooh. I don't love showing parts of my process to people because I've seen other artists do the same thing that I do. They have like special scissors, they have special this and that, they have hot glue guns, they have an orchestra that plays in the background and cheers them on, and I just look like a freaking idiot. I think also one of my fears is that customers of mine and collectors of mine will watch this and they'll go, oh wait, I thought this process was magical. And now that I'm watching you do this, I'm realizing that you don't know what you're doing. I don't want to support that. Oh wait, Bryn, haven't you been doing this for like 8 years? How have you not improved this process yet? Bloop. I should be a little bit more careful because I don't really have time to do this again if I mess it up just for the vlog. Is this kind of like a popping video? A big pimple. Here she comes, there she blows. To descend into madness. We just opened up the easiest mold out of all of the ones to do. Wish me luck. Recording this on my phone now because my camera was like, hey, we're out of memory. I might have some more memory, but I don't want to remember any of this because it's boring. Like, all right, whatever, idiot. That's fine. I have my phone, who never lets me down. I only have 2 more to open, and I also have a Triceratops that doesn't matter. I don't know why I mentioned it. I think all dinosaurs will be a Christmas thing. I keep wanting to be like, I'm gonna do a dinosaur launch, but before I do that, I want to have like 2 more dinosaur sculpts. I don't want to just have 3 dinosaur sculpts. I need 2 more. I need 5. Why 5? I don't know, but it's in my head and I can't stop thinking about it. So, I've opened all of the molds except for this one, which is the 2-legged guy, and I don't remember how to open it. So, all the molds came out perfect. Often when I'm making molds of things, I will video what it looks like 360. I will draw part lines on with Sharpie. I will talk to myself and leave myself notes. And this time I was just like, Bryn, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. And here we are, and I'm worried about it. Okay, let's see if I can peer in. Okay, it looks like it's facing this way. So I'm going to cut backwards, away from the face. Always away from the face. Time for surgery! Forceps, scalpel. Uh-oh, we're already going in a bad direction. What is happening in there? We're gonna open up our first cast pieces in color. So here's our first mask. Our second mask. Oh, it's cute. Gonna have to paint him too. But it's all right. That's literally my plan, is to paint everything. That looks pretty cool. I cast this using duochrome powder. Looks pretty cool. Raccoon Bear. Definitely needs a name. This guy, I got to paint the leaves on his back. He's also with the duochrome powder. That didn't come out quite as duochrome-y, but still very cool. But I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, when you're worried about something but you don't have time to, just don't think about it. All right, it's a Raccoon Bear, which really needs a name. Looks pretty cool. Hold on, I've got some masks we can try on him too. But it's getting quite dark. But look! Hello! I'm a little tiny Raccoon Bear. We got little masks. I thought red might be kind of cool. Ooh, I might have made that too deep. It's a dork red. It's for dorks. I made 2 of them. Now seeing how dark those are, I'm like, that's okay. I can go over them with a lighter wash of red. I do have a white speckled guy. This is Uno. I like the name Uno a lot. Whoops. We got an Uno, dark one. Hold on. I think he'd look cool with a silver mask. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. All right, so the goal is to have a shop update on Tuesday of these pieces. I'm trying to get as many of them made as possible. I have sticker packs for Halloween. Look at how cool. I still haven't named Gus. He's still Gus. So I'm gonna include a little bit of footage here at the end of me painting some of these pieces. Then the rest of it I need to absolutely crunch and get as much of it done in like 3 days in order to have a sale. That's it. I have loved making this vlog. I know that it's been a little bit all over the place, but so has been this month. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about these ween creatures, whether or not you're hyped for them. If you're not, keep it to your damn self. I'm just kidding. You can tell me. I can handle it. I'm a big lady. I will see all of you delightful doodads later. Goodbye! And happy Halloween! I'm trying to record 2 different wows. I'm trying to do Jennifer Coolidge and Owen Wilson. This is my Jennifer Coolidge. Wow. Okay, and then this is my Owen Wilson. Wow. Is it good? Wow. 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 Oh, pop quiz. Pop quiz. Here it comes. Wow. Who was that? No, that was Wilson. Okay. What about this one? Wow. Also Wilson. Okay. What about this one? Wow. Wilson. That was Coolidge. Fuck. Dude, come on. Channeling Owen Wilson looks like this.